What's up everyone, I am Jesse and I'm gonna be taking on the FTMO 100k day trading challenge.
But we are up right now.
We are up quite a bunch.
Almost 800 in profits. We are up 1k right now.
Initially I started trading seriously in 2018 but never had the confidence to put proper sizing behind my trades, so that would end up in me catching pretty big moves but not a lot of profit until now. A 100k challenge account pretty much means I need to make 10% profit without going 5% into drawdown, or if I go 10% into drawdown, like in total, then the challenge is over. Alright, so a little bit about me. I got most of my trading knowledge from Q Banks. Joined his course in 2018. Yeah, it's been really helpful. I actually worked with him on a couple of videos for his platform, and luckily he was more than willing to personally help me out with my trading throughout the years as well.
I add a lot more detail and precision.
Yeah.
It makes sense if you understand what price is doing.
Right. Remember, it doesn't ever happen that you took a sell, right?
Yeah, this was the sell.
Yeah, just that one sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, like things like this.
So it was really helpful. So shout out to you, Q, you're the best. And without further ado, let's get started with this challenge. All right, market analysis. First things first, economic news. There isn't really any. No red folders, so that's good. And this right here is gold. And what I'm looking for today is a pullback, since it's been pretty bearish, like right now. It's been breaking support levels here and here. So I'm waiting for a pullback up until this level, or what would even be better is if it can just go up into here, because we have an imbalance right there. And then I can write it down back into this level here. So that's my plan for gold. And the next one I'm looking for is US30, which is almost setting up. So it's been also bearish, but it broke this counter trend line right here. And we're going from lower lows and lower highs to now maintaining the same lows here, waiting for it to come down into this level, and then we can ride it up. Because if you zoom out on the H4 time frame, which I'm on right now, it's been playing off this level here multiple times. So there's a good probability that it will go up from here. And NYSE is in 1 hour and 20 minutes from now. So this is gonna be my setup for today. So US30 right here, it's 30 minutes until NYSE open, and it's dropping nicely. It's almost in our point of interest area. Gotta wait 30 more minutes, and then let's see if it respects this area and bounces off of here, and then we can take it up. Alright, it is 14 minutes until NYSE open, and it's crawling down into our point of interest here. It bounced off the VWAP 2 times right here. So I'm just really looking for price to come back down really into this area here and then just go up from there. All right, so it's 8 minutes past 9:30, which is NYSE open, and price just pumped up right there. It didn't go to my area of interest right here. So I just need to wait it out now and see what kind of other opportunities will present themselves. All right, we are about half an hour into NYSE and I've entered 2 sell positions. So one is here and one is here. Stop loss is right there, which is about 98 points. And the reason why I got into this sell is because if we look over here, price pumped up and there's a fair value gap here. So I wanted to take advantage of this fair value gap for the main fact that if we look at NASDAQ and at S&P, all of them are bearish right here, here too. But US 30 is the only one that just pushed up like this. So I feel like this is just a short-term push up, and then let's see if it can just go back down again. Right, so it's 1 a.m. right now, and the trade has hit the stop loss, which was to be expected, to be honest. I changed my bias quite quickly and it played out exactly as how I said it would in the beginning of the video. So yeah, we are down 4K, which is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, just gonna have to see what tomorrow will bring. All right, it's now the next day and just checking gold. It's made a little bit of a pullback. I'm waiting for it to make a bit of a higher pullback, especially with this wick right here. We have PPI today at 2:30, which is 8:30 Miami time. So we'll see what it does to gold this time. Other pairs, I'm really interested in shorting GJ. It's on an easy pullback here, a downtrend. And now it's pulled back up into this previous level here. And what I'm waiting for is to have it either break this support level here, then make a lower high, or push back up into this fair value gap up here, and then make a lower high here, and then just push down. That's my play for today. All right, price has pulled into the area of interest here, and I have some entries over here, and the trade is looking something like this. It's a 124.38, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be holding it for this long. Yeah, we'll just have to see about that.
우리 이것도 있어.
Right now, almost 1K, and the PMI news is in 23 minutes from now. So I'm gonna hold it through that, since this is not a USD pair and PMI is just for, mainly USD pairs. I'm not really scared of price going against me. All right, it's PMI in 1 second, and we were up around 1100. So yeah, let's see how it does. It's been actually moving more than I expected, but yeah, if it hits the dotted line up here, I'll take that as another opportunity to sell, but I'm not closing anything out just yet. So far so good. 1 minute time frame here, still flowing nicely.
me check the M30 here. It's still looking nice. It's just dumping more. Seems to be a bit stuck here. Could be because it's touching the MA here. Well, it just broke above it, so yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna let this play out, and if it hits my alert here, I'm gonna enter another sell, because I do think we are still good to just dump some more. It's NY open right now, and yeah, I think we're still good to go to, you know, hopefully come back down here. Not sure if this is gonna happen today, but yeah, I do think this is still good for a downtrend. We're up quite a bunch. Some positions have over 100 pips, and I'm probably gonna be closing it out now because I don't really trust this wick right here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna close it out right here. Yeah, okay. So we're on 98K right now, which if I look here, then yeah, there could be more volume to push down, but at the same time, it can do the same thing it did right here, it just push it back up. So yeah, I'm okay with missing out a big part of the move, but yeah, it's like almost a 1 to 2, a bit less, but that's fine by me. All right, it's Thursday now. I didn't do anything on Wednesday, and it's 1 hour 15 minutes before NYSE open. News, there is some news here at 8:30 New York time. Unemployment claims, so I'm not planning to trade before then. A bunch of interesting markets, this one being Bitcoin, which has made a higher low right here compared to here, so we could see this come up. So after the news, I might be interested in buying that. Gold, I'm waiting for gold to pull back into this area here. It's in an uptrend right now, obviously. So I'm waiting for it to come back down in here, and then I could take a buy here as well. And other stuff I'm looking at is maybe even the Nasdaq right here, which is making lower highs, lower lows. So it would be nice to see price come into this area for a retrace where I can then proceed to sell it. But yeah, just need to wait and see how the news plays out for all of these symbols. US 30s on a nice resistance as well. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. All right, what's up guys? It's now the end of the day. I took a trade on the Nasdaq. I couldn't document it though because I was super busy with my work and I was just stuck in meetings all day. So I just wanted to do a breakdown instead and show you what I did. All right, so my first entry was here at this point, which I had 3 entries in total. They were all based off of fair value gaps, which I will show you in a second. Obviously I missed out on a huge part of the move, but yeah, I didn't trust price at the time, which could have held it, but yeah, I just wanted to secure profits, to be honest, and trade another day. All right, so I had an entry right here, and then another one like somewhere over here, and another one at the top here, and they were all based off of fair value gaps, which this is the M5, so they were pretty much right here. Well, actually, let me have my position here. So it was based on this fair value gap, this one here as well, and this one at the top here. So yeah, as I said in the beginning of the video, we were seeing, if you zoom out, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then we were somewhere here this morning. Yeah, so before today we broke this level of support here, got a lower low here compared to this one, and then we had a lower high. So that to me signified that we were gonna have a short, shift in momentum, going from higher highs and higher lows to lower lows and lower highs on this lower time frame. So this morning when I wanted to trade Nasdaq, first thing I saw were on the M5 pretty much, let me just clear this off quickly. These wicks over here, which is buyer's exhaustion, which means buyers are having a tough time pushing price back up. So, well, it did a bit, but ultimately sellers were in control at that point for the most part. So yeah, we made the lower high here, and then yeah, it just dropped. This big red candle here was NYSE open. Yeah, so I held through that, knowing that we broke the structure on this time frame from bullish to bearish, and then yeah, now it's just flowing downwards. And yeah, that's pretty much my whole approach throughout the whole thing. And yes, I missed out on a lot of money, but I'm sure if I was still in the trade and we were seeing this move back up, I'd be depressed, so I just took my profit. And yeah, tomorrow, new opportunities.
Good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning now. It's a couple hours until NY session begins. Before I do anything chart related though, I'm gonna hit the gym first, and then I'll do my analysis after.
Alright guys, I'm back from the gym and just looking at the market right here. This is gold. It pulled back into this area where we wanted to enter from before. However, I think we can see a push down. So I'm interested in possibly selling gold just because it's on a short-term downtrend right now. So as we can see here also, it's breaking these lows right here, and now it's just retesting that same level. So yeah, just waiting to see what gold will do at this area here. It's almost 8:30. It's like 90 minutes away from 8:30 New York time. So yeah, just want to see what gold will do at that time with this level here. And the other pair I'm interested in is possibly the Nasdaq again. I might be selling it because, well, if you look on the M30 here, it's pretty much, we have just a high here, and now there's this lower high. I don't really mind all of this. I just consider this internal market structure. It's just an uptrend on this time frame, but on the H1 M30, it's just pulling back into also a level of previous support here, which is now resistance. It's there right now. So also if we look on this candle right here, there's a fair value gap, which it is pretty much at right now. So also waiting to see what price will do at this point. Maybe, you know, if it comes back into there, respects it, you know, I might, well, I'm probably interested in selling this down. It is Friday, so I'm not really looking to go too crazy. Let's check US 30. It's still on this daily area here. Might also be good for selling. So pretty much there is plenty of setups today. Just need to wait for the correct time to arrive and then see how price reacts. Actually, right after finishing the analysis, I saw gold reacting very nicely off of this level. So I entered because the setup looked good. So we're in a little bit of profit right now. So I entered one entry up here because of this rejection on the, I think it was the M3 or the M1. I think it was the M1 right here. And then the second entry was based off of the M15 close right here, which is easier to see here. Huge buyer's exhaustion. And yeah, now we're just waiting for it to come back down. Let's see if we can have it on this Friday. NY session will open soon, so I might expect a little bit of drawdown. The risk is fine, the reward is sweet. So yeah, let's see. So far so good. It is 12 minutes until the main volume kicks in of the New York session. So currently we are up a couple $100. Yeah, just wanted to push further, of course. Yeah, and then hopefully get some proper profit in on this account. Once price goes below these lows right here, I'm probably looking to close the trade because it's been going back up, back down, back up, like wicking. It's a headache right now, so yeah, I'm looking to close out this trade soon. Alright guys, trade update. Gold actually reversed on us quite a lot. But I still believe in the bearish push, which is happening kind of like right now. It's lunch hour right now in New York. I'm just gonna be holding this probably throughout the weekend and then see the continuation of the bearish push, hopefully. So kind of what happened this morning, I think we were around here somewhere in this area when I was analyzing it the first time. So at 8:20, right before the news, just let me clear this off. This big ass green candle printed. Like what I said, I expected some drawdown to happen when New York was opening. Alright, and then it was pretty choppy for the most part, if you ask me. There's just so many wicks here, and then it's here, then there's a big wick here, and then it pushes up, and yeah, it just wasn't the best movement out of gold today. And when I did the other video where I was in profit, it was around here where I did see the wicks forming. But at the time I still believed that it could fill this wick and just keep pushing down, because if you look like this right here, you know, making lower lows, lower highs like this, yeah, so this is what we were seeing right here, and it touched the MA right there, which is even more confirmation for me to hold my sells. And then, you know, it started to wick. Actually, if I was here at the time, at this big wick at the bottom here, I would probably have closed out, but it was literally a 1 minute candle. I can show you, it was literally here. If I was at my screen at this point in time, I would have closed out, but you know, I didn't look for 30 seconds, and yeah, it was already flipped bullish, so I didn't want to close it because I definitely felt a certain type of way after seeing your profit, and then suddenly it's diminished by, you know, a certain amount of money, and then yeah, it just kept going up, like right here. Things got pretty heated up there, really. But yeah, I still trusted in the move down, because it's just the way it's flowing. It's below the VWAP here, and now it's just reaching above. For me, if I just give this a different color here, for me this is just a resistance area, and this right here is a fair value gap on the 1 hour, which I expected it would retrace into this area and then push down, but it actually went up all the way to this yellow box here, and now it's at this point right here. So what I'm expecting next really is more bearish volume for sure, because if we look in the past, we have this area here, this, maybe even this, where price just bounced right back down, like a huge move, time and time again. We are near that area. We touched it actually yesterday. It's pretty much the same as what I did here. So first there is this touch here of the resistance, then it goes down, comes back up for another test, and then it went down. And the same thing is pretty much happening here. So we have the big bounce here, now it's going down, now it's coming back up, and I'm definitely expecting another push down. Yeah, so let's see how this plays out. I'm gonna be holding this position over the weekend, and then yeah, let's see where we're at on Monday, and hopefully it will keep pushing down, and then yeah, go from there.
All right, quick update. After making the trade update video, gold dropped a lot more than expected, so I closed out my position right here. So these were my entries. In hindsight, it was a pretty terrible trade, but yeah, I exited here, and now we are up all of 0.5% on the challenge, which if I didn't take that US 30 position, then we would be pretty much halfway done now, which would have been epic, but maybe we can do better next week. So can't wait to see what next week will bring, and I'm gonna enjoy my weekend for now and see y'all back on Monday.